Hey guys! Hey! Hey!
Greetings and salutations on this fine Friday, October 7th, 2022. Another glorious weekend begins in Oxford. And quick update. Well, the objective for this weekend is to take the new rain barrel water tower manifold and assemble it, seal it. I spent last weekend getting the fittings put in except for one because Lowe's only had 4, so I had to buy another one this particular weekend, or this last week, and put it into place last night. So it's good and cured now. I think we've got a good solid seal inside and outside, and for the feed cap. So this weekend's primary activity will be replacing the old manifold with the new manifold. Of course, the cage or harness, whatever you want to call it, is still going to be in use. So I've got to dismantle the whole thing, take it down, and then, well, first I got to purge the system. Now I've got the manifold purged. I have the manifold feed lines running from the water barrels removed and set off to the side. So, and I also have the cradle. Cradle's always been loose. I mean, it just sits in the cradle, and the harness detached from the frame of the water barrel tower. So now I'm just going to lift this up, bring it down, and here we have it. So now it just needs to drain a little bit, and there we have the manifold. And thank God for the old manifold, because it did serve me very well for a majority of this year. But it does have an air leak inside of it, so that causes a little bit of distress, because it causes the water heater, the propane water heater, to shut down in the middle of my shower. So I'm wind up fighting the water heater half the time. During the middle of the summer, it's not a problem, because cold showers are fucking fantastic in the middle of the summertime. But as the weather turns over and things start to get a little cooler, I think the hot shower is definitely going to be preferred. But I was happy to see, I get the impression that the methane gas bag on the on the biogas digester is beginning to fill. I have no indication of leaks. There's no wet spots on either side. Of course, the shithole has still got a little bit of water puddled on the bottom of it, but I think that's going to be the status quo, and for the time being anyway, unless I decide to fill up the wall gaps with cement, which I may do. Those ladies are ready for harvest. Cabbages, I've never been very good at cabbage. See how the cucumbers or zucchinis or whatever they are doing. I don't know that I have any more. Anyway, I got some, oh, there's one. I got some paintbrushes, some small paintbrushes, so that I could pollinate these flowers. So I need to do that. And so at least one's going along. Then again, not being here, I don't know if the birds are helping themselves to some of the fruit. That could be a possibility. So anyway, nothing special this particular weekend. I know here in the coming weeks, I'm going to have to rig up the air compressor to the gas outlet hose from the biogas digester. So that should be an interesting project. I've never done anything like that before, but I need to go get a whole bunch of fittings. Anyway, the new residents are looking good. The elderberries and the figs, yes, of course, the blueberry bushes are looking happy. He needs a little bit more manure. Strawberries over there need to be de-weeded, but they're looking pretty happy and vibrant, ready to produce another batch for next year, I presume, and may actually produce a few for the fall. And fresh new ladies look good. I think I lost one yesterday. And oh, of course, I forgot to take a picture of the truckload this weekend. And Merchandise Concepts had essentially a casket this week for me to take out. I mean, it's not a casket. I don't know what they brought in with it, but there it is. So I'm going to dismantle him. He ought to make some good building material. I did get in touch with Parker's Tree Service in town, who is going to furnish me with hopefully enough wood chips for me to say uncle, because the man did say I'd probably say uncle by the time I was done with him. So God willing, that will be the case. Got a whole bunch of these nice Dollar Tree exterior lights, so those would be fun to plant. So just a bunch of odd projects, maybe a little bit of weeding, maybe a little bit of land clearing today. Or this weekend. Certainly a little bit of soil mixing, but first and foremost, a fresh new manifold for a fresh hot shower tonight. Peace. Good morning, folks, on this October 8th. I think it's October 8th. Anyway, I woke up and observed a party of deer making their way over here. One seems keenly interested in the house, appears to be looking directly at me, but yeah, chewing on something. One has made itself quite comfortable. You are welcome, friends. Anyway, if they do anything interesting, I'll let you know.